You're on fire right now. The way that you've bossed up, like it's really a testament, and I feel like people are a witness to this road or this journey that you've been on. And you're so much more in touch with your body now that you than you were at the beginning of the journey. I feel like the way that you've challenged traditions and how you've rebelled against traditional way of doing things needs to be studied. I also feel you moved away from rigid dogma in order to find your own pathway, your own spiritual pathway. It's like you rejected the rules or the status quo. You decided to do things your way. You took the long way out. And I feel like it's actually paid off. People can see just how crowned you are, just how successful you are. And this isn't even about money, finances, resources, assets. It's just about you and your essence in general. This took a lot of time. You planted your seeds, you tended to them, you harvested your garden, and now everything that you've put time and effort into, it's like it's finally starting to pay off. You're finally starting to see a return. You were forced to let go of everything that you believed in order to create a new you. You loving yourself is the essence of where you are at right now. And I feel like people have never seen somebody so action oriented like you. You don't even say anything, you just pop out and take action. And as soon as they think, okay, that's his or her last move, then you do it again and you level up again and again and again. People have put themselves in competition with you. I would say there's a minimum right now of like 7 people that keep putting themselves in competition with you, and you're not competing with anyone but yourself. It's like you're just trying to beat the last version of yourself to become better and better at everything that you do in the midst of fighting with spiritual warfare, in the midst of like people pulling at your energy energetically, physically, emotionally as well. I feel like you had to fight and battle not only yourself but other people as well. You had to play mental chess with certain people. You also had to fight your own thoughts, fight stagnancy, fight the feeling of being stuck, of not knowing which direction to go in, and you still maintained your equilibrium. I also feel like people see how you're decluttering your life, not just belief systems, but you're decluttering people, physical items as well. And at work, you're about to get some sort of upgrade. If this is not a new higher paying job or an increase in income or a raise, you're about to get some sort of gift because of all of the hard work that you put in, and your boundaries are next level. Your poker face, it's not even a poker face. That's just how you are. You may have like a resting face where you're not easily moved or swayed by anything. That's how you got here. It's because you didn't let other people's opinions of what you should be doing and their attacks towards you, you didn't let it sway you. You continued on the path, slow but sure, built a stable ground and foundation where even if you were to have mistakes, or maybe if you had to do some detours, you still had that foundation built. Other people were building their foundation on things that were not stable, so it all came crumbling down. You don't have to start from scratch. You already have the tools that you need, and your defensive skills need to be studied. The way that you can block people off needs to be studied because not a lot of people are capable of doing this. Like I said, you chose the path that was harsh, the pathway that didn't have that much support, the pathway that was considered difficult because, for one, you have to deal with like feeling shunned, feeling left out in the cold, maybe like not doing what everybody else is doing, and being isolated, not just in your way of thinking, but isolated physically. And because of where you're at now, you have a lot of people that are just jealous. They're jealous of your essence. They're jealous of the fact that you knew what to do, and even though they doubted you, it still brought success at the end of the day. Meanwhile, they're doing what they thought was right, and it's taking them to nowhere. They feel like they've hit a rock or a dead end. So you're changing people's belief systems because they're following what society has taught them that is proper or is the right way of doing things, but the rewards are very little. And in comparison to you, it looks like they got the short end of the stick. So yeah, people are finally realizing that sometimes you got to listen to yourself, even if you have to fight everybody off, even if no one else but God believes in you. This is what you're teaching people, that you're non-traditional, that you do not have to follow the path that's already been carved. It's okay to go off path and do your own thing, especially if it's something that you feel called to. So now you have a stability in your life that cannot be shaken. the finances you're going to build, it's going to be long lasting. This is long money. It's not just, oh, a chunk of money here and there that isn't really much to invest in or doesn't help get you out of scenarios of like debt. What you're creating is long term. You got long term stability. You even turned your family around. Your family at first was looking at you like you were crazy, like you didn't know what you were doing, like you were the odd one out. Now watch, they're gonna be adopting some of your habits, trying to go off path in their life because you inspired them.